Hi guys, back again with the Vapinvader. Well, we're on his new desk, guys. I'm still waiting for my magic camera arm, so that, unfortunately I'm still using the camera tripod, but we'll make best of a bad situation. Well, I say bad situation, but it's what we've been doing for a while now, so we're used to it. Well, today for review, guys, we have the Aspire Typhoon 100 Revvo kit. So it's a Typhoon 100 with the revvo tank on it. Revvo even. Can't even speak, guys. This was given to me for the purpose of this review. This was given to me by a friend of mine. I will be putting a link, rather than a link in the description, because they actually run a market stall. I will tell you in the description where and when you can find them. So rather than a link, I will tell you where they are and on what days. They are really good guys. They will look after you. They do competitive prices. They're good lads to talk to. And if you're ever stuck with any problems or anything to do with vaping, they're happy to help. Anyway, without further ado, guys, let's get into it. So, usual package. Nice little picture on the front. Aspire on the bottom. On the top, tells you the contents. We've got the mod. We've got the tank. We've got two coils. They are 0.1 to 1.6. Glass tube. O-ring, USB cable, warning card, usual manual, warranty card, protective silicone cap. I'll show you this, guys. I can see the point in this. Good for those that are working on building sites and stuff, but for me, anyway, we'll see when we get into it, guys. But anyway, there's all the contents. On the back, you've got a little bit about the building. You got your scratch and sniff. I do believe that's the gold rendition. And never understood this one, guys. If anybody could hit me up in the comments and tell me why the hell they put this on. This product contains nicotine, which is a highly addictive substance. No, it fucking don't. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that or I'll start ranting again. So we open the sleeve, get a nice little box. Open the box. Now, I will be honest with you guys, I have been using this. You know, I'm not one of these big channels where companies supply you with 3 at a time, so I can show you a nice new one. But I have been using this. I've enjoyed using this. So, as you can see, there's a few fingerprints and what have you on it. But you have the tank, Typhoon 100, charging port. It is a LiPo battery. It is a 5,000 mAh, I do believe. And then you have the mod. Then we also, in the box, we have, as they say, usual manual. Oh, drop that, we'll get rid of that. Then we have warranty card. Important advice, please not press the fire button without the top cap in place to avoid potential spitting and hot liquid hitting your skin. Okay. Do not press the fire button when vaping. This may cause excess unvaporized e-liquid to build up on the inside top chamber, which could be unpleasant. When filling, make sure the top of the filling bottle dripper is well seated on the filling tube to avoid overspill into the top chamber housing of coil. Housing and coil even. And the first filling, when replacing the coil, make sure to invert the tank for 2 minutes to help saturate the coil. I will show you that one, guys, because that is important. Clean the tank on a regular basis. Do not coil itself. And ensure that condensation build-up inside the top chamber is removed. Screw coil mounting cover firmly to maintain good condition of the coil. Do not over-tighten. While vaping, periodically invert tank to maintain saturation. I'll explain all that to you guys because they're just a posh way of saying what I'm going to tell you. So here we have the Revvo tank. As I said, I have been using this. I tried to give it a little clean out because I do want to show you guys. This is the thing I was telling you about. It goes around your tank, and on the top I'll show you once it's all together. I can see the idea. It's, you know, if you're working on a building site, but they say it's to avoid spitback. But obviously you're going to have to fucking vape on it, so you're going to have to take that off to vape anyway. Your little baggie of extra O-rings. A couple of green ones, the rest are black. We do have an extra glass. I do like to see this, guys, because if it ever breaks, it's nice to know we've got a spare. We have a spare coil. Now, this is the interesting thing, guys. I don't know if you've seen one of these before, but this is the thing that interested me. That is your coil. I call it an oven top coil because it looks like the top of an oven, like a heating element. And then it has its own wick already in there. I don't know if you can see. Slightly different. It doesn't quite look like a coil. I don't think the camera's going to zoom in enough for me to show you. It looks like a fiberglass type of material, but it's obviously not. Come on, focus. Focus, goddamn you. Well, it's not going to play ball today, guys. Oh, there we go. See? Does it when I'm about to pack in. Oh, good fucking camera. And I will put that back in there, guys, for another day. Because I am using the original coil, believe it or not, and I have been using this for almost a week now. Usual charging cable bollocks that we see in all the tubs and boxes. I just usually use my phone one, especially if it's a 2.0 charging. Anyway, so screw the tank on. Then we open up the top. And we're met with this, guys. Very strange looking, yeah? Usually they tell you not to vape down the centre, but that's exactly what... fill down the centre. Vape down the centre, what an idiot. They tell you to not drip down the centre. On this, you exactly do that. Now, if I unscrew this, and then just lift the coil off, it just sits in there. As you can see, this coil has been used. There you go, look. And that's it, guys. That sits on there. That's how you seat your coil on. Obviously, the glass comes off how every other glass does. It just comes off, you place a new one on. You screw this funnel back on, make sure it's tight but not too tight. Now, at this point, you could fill it if you want, but you can fill it with this already on. But I'll show you with it off. I tend to just do it without now. I am still vaping on this Fall Delight from Beyond Vapes. Absolutely beautiful tobacco custard. Just put the nib in there like that, guys. Press down firmly and squeeze until your tank is nicely filled. Just put that on the table, guys, so I can do it properly. And then release. It's as simple as that. No leaking. Now, as it was saying, on your first time filling the tank, or putting a new coil in every time, once you have done that, you do the one thing you don't ever normally want to do. You turn it upside down for 2 minutes. You can prop it on something, stand it like this. And what that does is that liquid then goes down and wicks into there. And you'll find when you do it your first time, when you turn it back, half your liquid's disappeared, so then you have to put more in. But this is basically how you pre-wick your coil. Right. This, obviously, you would stretch it over your tank, and then it sits on there. I'm not going to bother putting it on properly, guys, because I don't use it. I can see the advantage of this. Me, personally, I am tempted to snip that off and just use this piece. That I don't mind, but this great big orange, it's just, I don't understand why they send an orange one with a green tank. If it was green and it matched in, then I'd probably use it, guys. I probably would. Right. It's great having my shelf here, guys. Do have a look. This screen, it's a decent little size screen. I'm trying to just do the bit of the screen that shows you what stuff is. It looks to be around a 21mm screen. So nice and big. So if we go for the mod, the size of the mod, it is 88.5 tall. It is around 51 wide. And then this dimension is 25. The RDA itself, around 30. The width of it, 23.7. Just in case you wanted to use it in any other mods, it'd be good on the 24mm. On the bottom, you do have battery ventilation, which is nice to see. As we said when we opened it, you do have, it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, this, guys. If you're one of these who don't like fingerprints, I'm constantly cleaning this. But you do have your Typhoon 100 there. Let's get into it. So, I've already got it on 90 watts, as you can see. Fire button and it fires. Up and down adjusts your watts. So up and down adjusts your watts, fire button. If you press the up and the fire button together, you'll see, let me just get I need to get something to do a bit of pointing with. I'll just use this, guys. Wasn't very organised there, was I? So you'll see that this is lit up. Oh, sorry, we'll have to do it again. So we hold that, guys, and you can see that this is lit up there. And then what you can do is change to voltage, change to bypass. Obviously voltage, if you click on your fire button, then you can turn up to your maximum voltage. At the minute that's 3.57. I do believe this will go up to 9. I'll get into the menu in a minute, guys. I'm just going to stop. There you go, guys. Sorry about that. I hit the 10-minute mark. I tried to catch it in time and I didn't. So we've already gone over the voltage. So if you hold it again, this lights up again. We change to bypass. If you click your fire button, that is now going to create the full power of the battery. I do believe that's how it works. The bypass, it's like a basic, makes it like a bit like a mech. Obviously, still got a little bit of safety in there. And then if you press it again, you get it onto bypass again. So that's the up and the fire button again, guys. And then you press across. Then you get basically your heating function where you can set to ramp up and change. So if you press your fire button, you go on to C1. You've got C2, which is up and down. C3, which then ramps up. And then you go back to C1. I do believe you can click on that. And then when you fire, it'll start off hot and get colder. If you hold that again, you can get that back on again. And then we can go into temperature control. So we're going to temperature control, press fire. We've got nickel, titanium, stainless steel, and back to nickel. So we'll then press them two buttons again. We'll press the fire button. We'll accept that. Press them two buttons again. Get into TRC mode, which is your memory setting. This is your, so you can change it into memory 1, 2, and 3. And you can set what you want temperature-wise, and it will remember that, so you can use that temperature control again. So press the fire button again. Press them two buttons again. Go back to as watts. I do believe if we go into temperature control, as you can see, we'll put it in nickel just for argument's sake. We've got it in Fahrenheit. So, why does it keep unfocusing? So you got your Fahrenheit there, guys. So, if we go all the way up to the top, once it hits the top of your Fahrenheit, guys, it will change to Celsius. So then you can run all the way through your Celsius. And it stops and then changes back to Fahrenheit again, guys. So if you press the up on the button again, and let's get it back into wattage, guys. And let's give it a vape and tell you what I thought of it. I generally do use this in wattage mode. It's a LiPo battery. I've never owned one before. I wanted to own one. And thank you very much to Paul, Phil, and Simon for this. I will be putting a link in the description. Simon's the same guy that I got the Doge off that had no airflow. So thanks for that. As I say in the description, I will be telling you where they're open and when they're open. These coils aren't expensive, guys. And the upside on these coils is I've had friends that have been running these coils in the Revvo tank and they've been getting 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks even, life out of them. I have heard a rumour that you can re-wick them. If I do learn that technique, I will show you. It's not advisable by the company. It's not endorsed by them to do so, but we all know that we do things we're not supposed to. Sometimes we're not really supposed to use 18650s, but we do. To be fair, guys, though, the coils aren't very expensive. I will say, before I vape it, when I first got this, I coughed. It did make me cough. I spoke to the gentleman that I got it from. I spoke to Paul, and he said that he coughed too when he first got his. It's just because of the way the coil is. It's something new. It's something that you've not had before. It's a slightly different experience to using the other coils. You do get used to it. It's just because at first it's like very strange. The vaping experience is slightly different. But we'll take it for a rip anyway, guys. At 90 watts, and we have got that Fall Delight by Beyond Vapes. I will put a link in the description for that. Yeah, that's wide open, guys. I don't know how long you've been watching the channel, guys. Hopefully you've been watching a while. If you haven't and you're new, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please join. Press that little bell icon somewhere around here. And what that will do is it'll let you know when I've posted a video so you don't miss any. Not that I am shy about posting my video. I do let people know when a new video's come out. But if you've been watching me for a while, you will notice that I do like more of a restrictive vape. So I like to vape mine. And I know that's quite restricted because as you can see, look, fully open. I do like it really restrictive at times like that. And then, for me, you get that little bit warmer vape. And I do enjoy it a little bit more. I'm not one for big, wide, open airflow. I'm not one of these for the big Cloud King Beast Typhoon GT 37 Beast by Smock. I do like more of a closed down vape. So when I do get a vape, I do tend to close mine off a little bit. And I won't knock your Smock in any way, shape or form, guys. You make your own decisions on the products you buy. It's just, I think it's silly how they kept going on with the names and on and on and on. It's just a running joke that a lot of people have, guys. But anyway, everything's subjective. I know some people don't like that word, but it is. What some people like, other people's won't. I really do like this device. Now, it still doesn't take the place of my Voopoo drag. I still love my little Voopoo drag, and I'm still running that every day. But this has been accompanying my drag. I usually take 2 mods everywhere I go. Well, 3 if you include my little eye care, which is just here, guys. I do take that everywhere with me because that has my nicotine in. But this has been going with me, and I have been enjoying it. It's a really satisfying vape. Yeah, I will recommend this, guys. Now, someone in the description did tell me the other day that maybe just to improve my videos a little bit, you want to see pros and cons, my opinion and stuff like that. Cons on this one, guys, it's a fingerprint magnet. I fucking hate fingerprints. And if you do too, you're going to constantly cleaning it. I could buy a rubber case for it, but I just normally carry a cloth for me and just give it a wipe. I mean, as a vape, you normally do have something in your pocket anyway. That's a con. The coughing at the beginning kind of put me off at first, but when I spoke to a few people, they said it were normal, so I just carried on vaping, and it was fine. Any other cons? Can't think of any, guys. I really did enjoy it. On the plus, the battery life is fantastic. It lasted me all day, easily. I think it lasted me nearly 2 days before I charged it. Then I do vape another device at the same time. So, probably if you're vaping just this one device, you may need to charge it by the end of the day, but that's great. Leaking, there is fucking none, guys, because you turn this fucker upside down to pre-soak your coil anyway, so there is no leaking. I've had no leaking when filling. The filling section is amazing. Oh, one more con, guys. Well, there is one more con. Juice. You see that's red, not brown. That was the juice I was vaping in it this week. I've tried to clean that today with a Q-tip. I think I'm really going to have to have it. I'm going to steam clean it later. Just literally because the juice does stay in there, guys. That's probably why they're on about with the spit back. But the juice does sometimes collect inside the cap. But it doesn't go in your mouth. You don't get spit back. That's the thing. Yes, it might get mucky inside. Might get juice there. But it's not kicking back into your mouth. So it's kind of a plus and a con, guys, depending on how you look at it. The airflow, I'm not going to give it a con, it's a plus. Because, yes, I might not like it like this, because for me it's airy, or restrictive. I like it restrictive, but the fact that that's there means for someone who likes airy, they can have an airy vape. Someone who likes a closed-off vape. So, yeah, that's a plus, not a con. The button, nice and clicky. I do like the fact when it's locked 5 times, it's locked. And then it goes off, it's in sleep mode. 5 more times to turn it on. So, yeah, I do like that feature, guys. I just think, you know, it's... the only thing for me I didn't like is that it is always on. Obviously, once you do that and that screen goes off, technically the device is still on. But once that screen goes off, you're not really using any battery power, are you? Because it's not doing anything. So, it's not really a con either, guys. The wattage, it's only 100 watts. That's fine with me because I have the revvo on here anyway. I'll probably put nothing on here that I'd want to go above that. I don't vape above that. If you're someone that wants to vape above 100 watts, then obviously this isn't for you. I think the battery life's great on it for now. Obviously, with a lipo, it will depreciate over time. But yeah, so there's your pros and cons, guys. They're not so clean and cut as some people's, but I am going to start doing that more often. So hopefully it will get better in time. My opinion, it's a great little mod. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. Price point, I'm seeing these in retail anything between £60 and £70. You probably can get them a little bit cheaper online. I will put a link in the description to some sites I found that stocked it. If you do want to go get it from the guys that have supplied me with mine, there will be a little link in the description, but not a link to a website, but as I've said before, a link to the days and times you could find them and what markets. So yeah, in my opinion, guys, good solid device. Would I recommend it to you? Yes, I would. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough. One last thing I'd like to raise just before I finish. I have raised a few issues in this video, guys, but that's because I've been listening to people's feedback and I want to make the channel better. I have been told that I say guys way too much. If the rest of you believe that this is right, if you think I say guys way too many times in my video, because apparently I say it 40, 50 times, then I can stop saying that. It's not intended to offend anybody. Guys, is a general term meant for male and female. It's not just designed to be for the males. I know we have female vapors out there. When I say guys, it's you all collectively as a community. If you want me to change it, guys, come up with some ideas. I can start calling you all my little cloud troopers if you want, like I do on my Facebook group. But to me, guys, it's a nice warming and it's just a nice endearing term meant for you all. But anyway, I've rumbled on enough. Let's call this a day. And I'll say as usual, stay away from them stinkies and join the vape side. See you in another one, guys.